Today's guest on the Roost is originally from Lafayette, Louisiana. I've known this guest since we were 8 years old, and it's been really awesome to see how far he's come with music. He's been living in Nashville for the past 2 years, and it's been super awesome to reconnect with this guy. So please enjoy this conversation with Joe Bryson.
What's up, man?
What's up, man? Dude, long time no see.
I know, man. It's so crazy.
Yeah.
Living the dream, dude.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, dude, this space is a blessing, dude, because I've got some people coming on that like I couldn't even have imagined getting to talk to. And I just feel like it's kind of like tightening my network up. It's like pulling everybody in and just like, okay, this is an opportunity. Instead of us going get coffee or something, like, dude, do this. And
it's I'm just like realizing this year, it's a small city, bro.
Yeah.
Everybody knows everybody. You're just like one connection away from God knows who.
That's true.
But I think it's a great thing at the same time, you know? Like,
yeah.
And dude, the Louisiana community.
Yeah.
Coming here, man. Yeah. Like you came here and then like Emily and like, it's just so cool. Like, and especially like Acadiana in general. Yeah. But yeah.
So you were talking about these pub crawls, man. Tell me more about this thing. I just kind of
Music City pub crawl. Got me right here.
Yeah. Ask
for Joe. He's the best. He's the best tour guide they got. Sorry, I'm joking. If my boss sees this, but yeah, dude, it really like fell into my lap. I was looking for a side gig because like I was playing here and there on Broadway. Yeah. Money was great, but like I don't know. I didn't love it, you know. I'll still do like an acoustic gig here and there. Mm-hmm. And was playing a ton on the road, and that was just killing me.
Yeah.
So I was just job hunting, and like this one fell in my lap. I don't even want to call it a tour guide.
Yeah.
Because I mean, it is. That's what it is. Like I'm technically a tour guide, but it's more just like herding cats, I guess. Like, it's like the bachelorette parties or, you know, 21st birthday parties, and they come to town. I know, dude. I know. And it's not the trolley. Like it's a pub crawl, so we're walking.
Yeah.
We'll start at one bar, the Fedora Lounge. That's like one of our main starting spots. Yeah. So we'll start there, and then I just take them to 5 different bars, like all. We'll start in Printer's Alley and work our way down 2nd Avenue to Broadway.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it's fun, man. We'll drop some trivia here and there. It's brushed up my music trivia, I'd say. Yeah, it's cool, dude.
Dude, I feel like you're perfect for that, man.
Thanks, man. I don't know about that.
Well, maybe, I don't know all that goes into tour guiding, but like, that one time we were hanging out at Alley Taps or whatever. And just hosting the trivia. Like
Haley. Have you met Haley?
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, Haley, every time. I'll get like 3 beers in. I'll be like, let's go to Alley Taps, dude. And then it's like, I'll just start dropping trivia. I'm like, do you know you're the most selling single of all time? Bing Crosby, White Christmas, if you didn't.
Yeah. That's crazy, man.
I know, man. Yeah, but dude, it's a great gig, man. It's so freaking fun.
So that's your full-time gig?
I mean, that and music.
Yeah.
For the most part, man. Like, I'm really taking a break from hitting the road. I hit it hard last year, and then we just got back from a 3-show run in Florida.
Yeah,
but it fried my voice.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So still kind of recovering from that.
I know the road is hard as the artist because you're kind of like, you know, you're paying all the bills. You're kind of setting everything up. It's all on you. You know.
It's especially I guess like as an independent artist.
Yeah.
Maybe I'm doing something wrong. If anybody has any pointers for me, but it's just so hard to break even.
Right.
Like even like selling merch. But I got to take 4 or 5 guys out every time. Yeah. Put them up. We're playing at least 2 gigs, and besides the one you played in Oklahoma. That was a long stint for one show, but it was fun.
Yeah. Kick ass.
But yeah, man, it's just so hard to break even.
Yeah,
is the thing. So I've really taken a step back, and I'm trying to figure out next steps. So.
Yeah, I mean, I've heard stuff about like the music industry changing and touring getting harder to do, and
Yeah.
it's just like it's kind of discouraging because it's so fun,
I know.
but it's also like, I mean, it's got its downsides, but like, I mean, something's gotta give because I don't know if it's just the gas prices or inflation in general, but like,
Yeah.
it is getting increasingly harder to
I
make
know.
that work.
And yeah, I think it's a lot of things.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't want to get too political.
Yeah, sure. Sure.
No, no, I mean, dude, it's definitely that. And it just stinks because that is, it's one of the things I'm probably most passionate about, you
Right.
know,
Yeah.
in all the music industry.
Yeah.
And I don't know, to have to take a step back from that just kind of stinks, man.
Yeah. Dude, man, that show in Oklahoma was so sick, though.
It was.
It was like, man, I was just so fucking proud of you, dude.
Thanks,
like,
man. I appreciate
your,
that.
Your band, great guys.
Thanks, man.
And that says a lot about, you know, the artist. And then,
Thanks,
like,
man. I appreciate it. It's yeah, dude, I'm very blessed. Which is my whole community up here, man. It's just been phenomenal. It's been I mean, it's definitely a process. Like just kind of finding everybody and kind of finding your groove and where you fit in.
Yeah.
But that's part of it too. I mean, people always talk about the journey. Like that's one of the things. Like finding your crew.
Yeah.
Like whether it's songwriters, your band, like everybody really. It's probably like it was one of the most important things for me so far. Like I've been here since 2020 now, and
Wow.
I feel like, yeah, dude, it's crazy. I feel like I'm just now getting my feet planted. Yeah, like I don't know. It feels like I've just been like floating around, trying to figure it out. But like it feels like I'm finally getting my feet planted, and yeah, the vision's lining up with everything else. But thank you, man. I appreciate that.
Yeah, nice guys, and I've got There Go I coming on the pod later.
Oh, do you?
Yeah, for sure.
Let's go, dude.
Yeah.
They live 2 minutes down the road. So.
Yeah, man, it's awesome how many freaking musicians live around here, man.
Yeah, I know
It's
it, man.
sick.
And
like just Madison,
great
in general.
musicians.
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
dude, the talent pool is insane. That was one of the first things I told you. Like whenever like that first night I saw you at, was it Tootsie's? Rippy's.
Yeah, Rippy's. Yeah.
Rippy's. I saw you at Rippy's, and like we just got to talking.
Yeah.
And you were like, "What's it like? Like, how do you?" I was like, "It's made me realize I am not that good."
Yeah.
It humbled me quick,
for
man.
Sure.
Yeah,
for sure.
Which is important though, man. Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
And I mean, like, I moved out here knowing that it was gonna make me better, just because I had to be better.
For sure.
You know,
it's sink or swim, man.
Yeah.
And yeah, I don't know. I hate to.
Yeah.
I don't know what I'm talking about. I hate to sit up here and give it like I'm not trying to give advice.
Yeah.
Like I'm definitely still figuring a lot of stuff out. But
I mean, obviously Nashville's got like a lot of hype around it. But what was kind of some of the tipping points that got you over here?
the songwriting,
Yeah.
the songwriting aspect of things.
Yeah.
I got thrown into the fire, man. Like when I was 17, like when we were playing together, man.
Yeah.
I mean, first off, I'm 23. I still don't know what I'm doing. So, I was 17.
Yeah. Oh wow.
When I made my first trip out here, man. Yeah, praise God. It was just a big blessing to get to come out here.
Yeah.
Thank you. Shout out to Nick Nanton, man. He really hooked it up and put some crazy writes together for me and set everything up. And dude, my third co-write in town was with Adam Doliak. If you know who that is, dude. Like just insane.
Wow.
Yeah, and we wrote She Don't Really Miss Me together. Yeah, when I was 17 years old.
Wow.
Put it out when I was 18.
Yeah.
Had no idea what I was doing. I remember Googling like how to release a song on Spotify. Like I was like with my buddy in Lafayette who is just good with computers and everything. And I was like, yo, can you come over so we can figure this out?
Yeah.
Like, but yeah, dude, once I saw kind of how everything worked, I was like, you can get paid to write songs full time.
Yeah.
You know? Like that's pretty dang cool. And then, Louisiana was awesome. I was playing shows everywhere. We made it out to Texas.
Yeah.
And then COVID hit and I was like, I have nothing going on here anymore. Why not move halfway across the country? You know?
Yeah.
So yeah, and that's when I made the jump and transferred from UO to MTSU.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What was college over there like?
It was fun, man.
Yeah.
It was fun. I mean, I was in the RIM program over there too, which is recording industry. And so it's a ton of like-minded people.
Yeah.
Like some of my lifelong friends are from MTSU. Yeah, for sure. Like, but yeah, that goes back to the kind of community thing, man. It's a crazy community of really, really talented musicians and industry people over there too, man. Yeah, it was awesome. It's in Murfreesboro. I don't know about Murfreesboro, but MTSU is cool.
Sweet.
Yeah.
So out of you graduated and then no, sorry,
Mom, I'm gonna graduate. Dude. So I'm actually, dude, I'm enrolled. I have one class left to graduate.
Really?
Yeah. And dude, I took a little break after leaving MTSU, and
that's so close, bro.
I know. You sound like my mom. You sound like my mom.
Bro, that's crazy.
I don't know, dude. I know. In hindsight, wasn't the best idea. No, so I'm re-enrolled this semester. It's just a stats class. So I'm taking it online at UL. Give them hell UL.
There you go.
Yeah, so I'm going to get my degree from UL, man.
That's what's up.
Yeah, dude, Scott Durbin texted me yesterday, man. Actually, he is the man. Mover Scott, man.
Yeah. He's the man.
He said he was playing a show. It was 18 plus for in Lafayette. I think it was like Warehouse 535.
That's so funny.
I know, and I was like, dude, I wish I would be in there. But
Imagination Movers 18 plus,
bro. That would be the time of my life. I would have so much fun. I would have so much fun.
That's
In
hilarious.
there pounding beers.
Yeah.
The movie show.
Singing every word.
I would, dude. I'd sing every word.
Oh my god, dude, that is funny, dude.
Yeah.
So after you kind of finished with school, what were you kind of trying to get into?
Whew, what a great question. Dude, after I got out of school.
Yeah, or like
Yeah. So MTSU was great, but that was like the big pinnacle of learning, I'd say, because I had the 3 singles out, and then backtrack. So after I put the first song out when I was 17 and was playing all the shows, that was when like I had all the cancer.
Oh yeah.
And all that stuff happened.
Oh wow.
Yeah, and in hindsight, I definitely did not take the time I needed to heal.
Oh jeez.
Yeah. So I didn't even know it then, but I was dealing with a ton of the cancer.
Dude, that's
stuff
like
then.
Everyone's worst nightmare.
Yeah, for sure,
That's
man.
crazy.
Yeah. So that was. So I put out the 3 songs in 2018, and then in November of 2018, at the end of the year, that was when they found the big tumor in my neck.
Dang.
And yeah, and so I actually stayed enrolled that semester at UL, and that was the best semester grade-wise I ever did. Fun fact. But
Had a lot of downtime.
Yeah, dude. Dude, I don't know. But yeah, that was when they found the cancer and they did the operation in November. And yeah, praise God, dude. Everything went smoothly. But there should have been about a year of recovery time.
Wow.
And you know me, dude. I'm
Go.
yeah, dude. I'm a goofball. But yeah, by like February of 2019, I was just I was drinking again, dude. Back playing the shows, and I was back in Nighttown. Shout out Nighttown.
Was something cueing you to go to the doc, or was it just by chance? Or?
Man, I had a so dude, I had it was a swollen lymph node.
Yeah.
It started in high school, like my sophomore and junior year. And dude, by the end of my senior year, they measured it. It was literally the size of a golf ball. It was like rock hard.
Dang.
Holy
cow.
Yeah, and dude, I felt horrible.
Yeah.
I was like, something is not right.
Jeez.
And so I went to like a couple different, and they in high school when you're feeling bad, I'm tired all the time. I'm miserable. Like and so my doctor kept saying, he's like, it's mono. I was like, which is like it's a very
Yeah.
high school thing, I guess, to have mono. So I mean, granted,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
I was like, something is not right.
Yeah.
So I got another doctor's opinion, and yeah, praise God, he found it. So but yeah, it should have been about a year or two, honestly, of like recovery time and getting my dosage right on the medicine I have to take every day now and like that sort of thing. And I did not do that. It's very hard to I mean, tell a 19-year-old kid, don't do this, you know?
Yeah, right.
As much as my mother tried.
Oh.
Yeah. But yeah, and then, so that's when I did move to MTSU. And I didn't realize it then. But yeah, by the time I was 20, I was still dealing with all those health repercussions and everything. And dude, it was taking the biggest toll on my life and music career and that sort of thing. So I was, at the same time I was trying to navigate that landscape of what I was trying to do next. Like I was still dealing with all that. So I some health issues caught up to me in like into 2021, 2022. Yeah. And yeah, so I had to deal with that. But dude, praise God. It was a blessing because I definitely needed to put music on the back burner for a bit and you get my mind right, get my body right, and get healthy, man. Yeah.
Yeah, dude. God bless.
Yeah, praise God.
So you were talking about you did a little bit of Broadway.
Here and there, man. Yeah. Liam and I would do like an acoustic duo thing at Hank Jr.'s for a little bit. It was pretty good, and but yeah, it was kind of a flash in the pan, I guess. It was fun though.
Yeah.
For a little bit.
Yeah, I'm gearing up, man. I'm just doing a bunch of homework right now.
Yeah.
You know, I don't know what I've been doing these past couple months, but like
podcast, bro.
Well, a podcast, but like also just like I think there's so many different. You know, I've been learning these covers and been kind of on it, but like, you know, whether we were trying to get into Printer's Alley or whether we were trying to do this or that, it was just like now we're facing the reality. There's no avoiding this thing. We gotta, you know, as musicians.
And that's the thing, dude. It's like the end goal is to play music full time. Yeah. I mean, people gripe and moan about playing on Broadway, like but like, dude, you're playing music full time. Like you're getting paid to go play guitar and sing.
Yeah,
like,
right.
It's not that bad. Yeah, which is something but that realization you were talking about of being like, what was I doing like the past few months? Like, dude, the overwhelming amount of like routes to take to I guess make it in the industry. Right. It's paralyzing like that. And it was for me for like a long time. And like when I said, I feel like I'm just now getting my feet planted. Like that was something like it took me the longest time to figure out what I wanted to do and like what route I want to take to get there, because there's so many options. Like you can go post 1 million times on TikTok every day, or you can go hit the road and play 300 dates a year, or go play Broadway and just hope someone finds you, or you can write songs all day and get signed to a publishing deal. And like there's a million ways to do it, man. So yeah, I definitely know that feeling.
Yeah, it definitely, we were entertaining all those routes for sure. So it's cool, man. But I think it's narrowed down to podcast, Broadway, and you know that's
a good life.
Yeah, you know
that's a good life, dude.
We'll make that work for a while.
Nice, man.
So I'm gearing up for spring and summertime.
Nice.
You know, so I hear that's
playing Broadway.
Coming. Yeah, when it comes,
Heck yeah, dude.
Yeah.
If you want to do pub crawls.
Yeah. How did you kind of get worked into that? How'd that fall in your lap?
I don't even remember. I think I applied on Indeed.
Oh, really?
I think I just found it. I was like, this looks cool.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
So you said Music City
Pub Crawl.
Pub Crawl.
Yeah.
You know all the other tour guides?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's funny, dude. We're like a little family, a little tour guide family.
Nice.
Yeah. It's fun though, man. I mean, between that and that's my life right now, since I'm kind of not on the road. Like I'll do that a few days a week, and then, bro, co-writing like a madman.
Yeah.
Like at least once a day. Like I'm already booked. Like I'm pretty much every single day to the end of March right now. And just trying to do it at least once a day, every single day. Like even if I don't have one, it's funny. Like Liam and I'll just be like, dude, did you write today? He's like, no. I was like, let's get something down, bro. Yeah.
That's
Just
nice.
like flexing that muscle and trying to do it every
That's
single
nice.
day, man.
How'd you meet Liam?
How did I meet Liam?
Because Liam came with us to Oklahoma.
question.
And was pretty
I,
great opener.
I think a producer buddy of mine, and Liam and I started writing together.
Okay.
And a producer buddy of mine
Hmm.
was like, hey, there's this kid Liam Coleman, like he's pretty rock and roll, like y'all should write together. So yeah, now he's become my roommate and real good buddy.
Nice.
So yeah, man.
Nice, man. Yeah, we should write some time too, honestly, because I got
For sure, bro.
some riffs. I just cannot.
We should write sometime.
Cannot put lyrics to.
Yeah, no, for sure, man. I'd love to.
Yeah. So, like, what's kind of the routine for a writing session?
Oh man, that's another
Different.
one of the things. Just a million ways to skin a cat.
Right.
For me, dude, I know. For me, I try to always come in with something.
Yeah.
Like come in either like a great title tailored to the people I'm writing with, a guitar riff tailored to the people I'm writing with, or even just like a concept, like something. Yeah, like throwing that out there. If they love it, we run with it. If they hate it, we'll run with something they got. Which is that's another like it's really been songwriter. You got to leave your ego at the door. Yeah, because it's the most vulnerable thing in the world, man. Like you're making art with other people.
Yeah,
so you got to be able to put your heart on your sleeve and throw out a little piece of your soul.
Yeah,
and be willing to accept that they may not like that, which is fine. That's part of it.
Yeah.
But yeah, and then dude, it's all about the hang too. Like you definitely have to mesh with the people you're writing with, for sure. Like
you have any writing room horror stories?
I don't know about horror stories.
Yeah.
Nothing crazy. There's been a lot of times where like I'll just go into a write and be like, we're not gonna do this again, which is fine, man. I mean, I know people probably say the same thing about me, I'm sure they do. But yeah, that's part of it, man. Like it's tough, man. You're making art with other people.
Yeah.
So
yeah, I'm sure there's a lot of compromise or like
big time.
Yeah.
Big time.
Dang.
Yeah.
Dang. So out of all these writing sessions, how successful do you think your like ratio is to like going in and actually coming out with a song?
Oh, I always try to get a good song.
You always try to finish.
Sorry, I always try to get a song. I don't know about a good song. Yeah. But yeah, I always try to walk away with something completed. I don't know if it's good all the time.
Sure.
I don't know if it'll ever get radio play or anything like that. But
Yeah.
like I like to always walk away with something.
You usually write for like they usually last about the same amount of time.
Yeah, normally about. I lie. No, sometimes you got to pull teeth a little bit, and it's a process, which is fun too. But dude, it all depends, man. A lot of times, dude, we'll finish in 30 minutes. Sometimes, sometimes it might take a little longer.
Sure.
But yeah,
Sure.
yeah.
You have any pub crawl horror stories?
Oh Lord, that I do. That I do. Oh my gosh, man. Yeah. So the worst is always the dude, like it's so funny. Like the young kids aren't bad.
Yeah.
And
really?
the older people aren't bad at all. But like the people aged, it's hard to say this, but it's normally the women aged about 35 to 45 are just always the worst. I don't know why. Like I think they just always are in a mood or something.
Yeah.
They like to. How do I say this politely? I'm trying. They're high maintenance.
Oh yeah.
I'll put it that way. And once they get a couple cocktails in them, they'll let you know if they don't like something. So.
Oh, that's great, man.
Yeah.
What's kind of you have like the same route you take them, or you kind of improvise?
We have like a list of bars we can pick from. It's like 10 different bars, and we just do 5 of them. So I kind of like to base it off of the group.
Yeah.
So I'll kind of like feel them out after the first bar, but I have like a route in mind.
Yeah.
And every now and then you got to call an audible, dude. It's taught me to think on my toes.
Yeah.
It's fun though, man. I can't complain. I mean, what a life, man. I'm so blessed. Like to write songs all day and then get paid to do that. I mean, my gosh.
Yeah.
Who am I to complain? You know?
I hear you, man. That's so sick. What's kind of some of your like and this doesn't have to be with the pub crawl, but what's kind of like your go-to spots to hang in Nash?
Dude, Bourbon.
Yeah,
actually, Bourbon Street Blues Room.
Yeah.
Haley and I, my girlfriend, go there quite a bit just to listen to music, dude. We Fedora actually the other day, dude. We went to the Preds game and just went hang out at Fedora, man. It's a cool spot. And I've become kind of buddies with those bartenders just because we're there all the time, and it's just so relaxing there to go hang out.
Yeah.
Red Door is a classic.
Yeah. I like Red Door.
Red Door's a classic, man. I'm trying to think. Where else? Santa's Pub. Santa's Pub's pretty fun.
Santa's Pub, need to go.
Yeah. The Rusty Nail. Have you been in the Rusty Nail? Fun time. Yeah, the Rusty. It's right by my house.
Yeah.
And they do rounds there all the time. So the Rusty Nail.
Yeah.
Live Oak. I love Live Oak. Yeah.
Okay, I've heard of that.
So
too.
I've been going to Live Oak quite a bit. There's rounds there.
Yeah.
All the time. Sorry, that was a lot of bars I just rattled off.
That's awesome. That's awesome. Yeah, I'm really digging the Flamingo right now.
Okay, I've never been there.
Never been to Flamingo?
No.
Dog.
What's that? Is it?
It's every Wednesday they do it's called the Invite. So it's kind of like a jam session, but a little bit more like kind of gotta like know the people.
Yeah.
But it's sick. They do this like it's all improvised for the whole jam, and it's like from 8 to like 1 in the morning.
Whoa.
But it's like or like 9. But but it's sick, man. It's got like a Miami vibe in there.
Okay.
It's like disco ball, like, you know, smooth stuff going on. It's like it's pretty sick.
That is cool. Where's is that?
This I'm not so good with places yet, but like it's I guess it's closer to like Music Row, I guess. Or not even Music Row, but just like it's not downtown.
Sounds more east. East Nashville.
No, it's more like
I don't know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, it's just it's a little ways off of downtown.
Okay.
You know?
Gotcha. The Flamingo. Yeah, I've never been there, man.
But yeah, it's sick, man. You should definitely take your girl there. Cause
cool, man.
I go in there and I'm immediately like, this is a date right here.
Yeah.
This
Oh,
is a hell
nice.
of a
All
date.
right.
Yeah.
Yeah. There are some places like that. I'm like,
yeah. Where's your go-to date? Where'd you take a girl?
Cafe Rose.
Cafe Rose.
Yep. Haley loves that spot, man. Good little brunch spot. That's in East. She loves that. Haley, she loves pink. So anywhere they got a bunch of pink, I'm like, heck yeah. Yeah, and cafe.
Yeah.
It's great food too, man.
I'll have to write that down.
Yeah, Cafe Rose in East. Very good brunch spot. Let's see where else. We just went to this Coco's Italian spot. Phenomenal, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah. Very,
Nice.
very good. Went there the other night too. So.
Nice. Yeah, so whenever I know you're in the dorms at MT.
No, dude.
No, you found a spot.
The frater, the fraternity.
Oh, you were in the fraternity house.
I didn't live in the fraternity house. I lived in like our off-campus house.
Yeah.
So like when I was a senior, we, you know, like you're in a it's like we had the off-campus house, so we could do other things.
Right.
You know, I wouldn't have to.
There's just some members like.
Yeah,
house.
it was all seniors.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, it was fun though, man.
Sick.
Yeah, fun times, man.
So, but like you had to move from Louisiana here, and you just went straight into the.
No. So man, I moved in the middle of COVID, and that's the main reason I was like, I was going to MTSU. I was like, I gotta meet people, dude, and so I joined the fraternity. And then I was living in Nashville though, so I was commuting. For classes weren't in person, thank God. So, but I was living in a house in Nashville, and I hadn't signed a lease because I was subleasing from the guy who lived there before.
Sure.
And I couldn't decide if I wanted to move to Murfreesboro or stay in Nashville before sign this lease.
Yeah.
And I had like a month to decide, and like I put it down to the wire. And one of the guys one of the guys living with was like, do we need to know? And I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna go stay at a buddy's for a while. So I was literally homeless for like 2 weeks.
Crazy.
I know. At my buddy's place, I was just sleeping like on his floor. Like he didn't have a couch. I was just sleeping on the floor for like 2 weeks. And yeah, figuring I had like all my stuff in my car. Yeah.
Holy cow, dude.
I know, man. Yeah, that's part of it. Man.
Holy cow.
Yeah, and then finally ended up finding a place in Murfreesboro with some buddies who I'd met. And yeah, I moved over there. Lived in a little rent house for a year. And then, yeah, a year after that, moved into that off-campus house.
Crazy.
Yep.
How'd you meet those guys? They were there for all
Fraternity guys.
Oh, yeah. That's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
But yeah, dude, being homeless like that makes you figure things out quick, dude. Yeah. Talk about sink or swim.
Holy cow.
Yeah, I know. I know it, man.
That's crazy, man.
Mm-hmm.
Dang.
Yeah, shout out to Jay, though. Let me sleep on his floor for about 2 weeks. Yeah.
Dang.
Yeah, it was his grandma's house. He lived out like in Franklin. And dude, it's so awesome. Like it was actually a pretty sweet gig. Like he lived with his grandparents who were like super, they're all from Colombia, and like they only speak Spanish.
Yeah.
I think it was Colombia.
Yeah.
Sorry. They only speak Spanish.
Yeah.
But every single morning, dude, like the best Mexican breakfast you've ever had. Like the food was phenomenal, dude. They'd cook all kind of stuff. Like carne asada all the time. I was like, come on. I wasn't complaining at all. Yeah.
That's so sick.
She'd do my laundry, bro. I loved it. She was so sweet.
Yeah. That's a sweet gig.
Mm-hmm.
Sweet dig.
I wasn't complaining, man. I'll sleep on the floor for some carne asada, bro.
That's sick, dude. Yeah, there's a lot of Mexican food over here, man. Been eating a lot of taco truck, a lot of
dude,
some birria.
Yeah, dude.
Yes, dude.
Yeah, what's it? It's another
At El Fuego.
I don't know. I can't think. Sorry.
But yeah.
Yeah. No.
Oh, so you had you just released the Alley Taps thing. Do you have any other projects you're kind of?
Yeah, man. Yeah, so I kind of put that out on a whim. So funny story about that. Travis Mott.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I went back to Louisiana.
Yeah.
And Travis Mott, like he saw I was in town. He just hit me up. And Travis Mott, for the viewers who don't know, it's like a OG Louisiana Zydeco music legend. And yeah, we were good buddies. So when Pablo and I played in a band together, his son Jansen, shout out to Jansen, was the drummer. And yeah, as Travis saw I was in town, he hit me up. He was like, dude, I just put my new studio together. Come check it out. And so I went on over there. And we were just hanging out, man. Like just me, him, and Jansen. And Travis is like, you want to try my moonshine? Like I just made some new moonshine. So dude, we just got to drinking moonshine. And he was like, you got anything you want to cut? You got anything you want to cut? Like I just got this new console and everything. And I was like, yeah. I was like, how much you gonna charge me? He's like, for you? Like it was, I forget the number, but it was like something crazy low. And I was like, absolutely, dude. And so yeah, we just sat in there and recorded those acoustic songs that night. And yeah, I just had like a mixed and mastered, like 5 songs, like mixed and mastered. So it's like I might as well put some of them out. So that's kind of why I put that Alley Tape. Yeah.
So the Alley Tapes, that was all through Travis?
Yeah, dude.
Oh, what?
I know, man.
What?
I know. Yeah.
That's so sick.
Yeah. And so, yeah, I just put them out on a whim. But yeah, dude, I've really kind of taken a step back from releases.
Yeah.
Right now. Trying to figure out kind of next steps. And I'm so dialed on the writing thing right now.
Yeah.
And yeah, I kind of want to see what doors that opens in the next few months or year. But who knows, man? Yeah, I play around with maybe a summer release or a few releases later in the year. But as of right now, man, honestly, no plans.
That's it.
Just writing my butt off.
That's nice too.
Yeah.
You know, no pressure of like
Exactly.
trying to
man.
make some marketing scheme
Yep.
and like
Yep.
on the hamster wheel.
I don't have to go. Yeah, dude, trust me. I know. I don't have to go sit in front of TikTok.
Yeah.
Did I speak the song of the summer? Like
Bro.
I know.
Yeah, you get one of these microphones, lip sync it. And
Yeah, I know. I know.
yeah.
I'm not very good at that.
Yeah, no, I mean, I have literally no idea how to even be a TikToker. It's totally foreign to me, man.
Dude, I say that I post TikToks. I try and post one a day. Like
Really?
I do, man. Yeah, and TikTok has been very, very good to me too.
Mm,
I don't mean to
yeah.
bash it.
Yeah.
but I
Yeah,
don't know.
I wish I was good at it.
Well,
Yeah, you know.
I don't know that I'm good at it. I'm trying to stay authentic, you
Yeah.
know, and find out a way to do it
Yeah, right.
the Joe Bryson way, I
Yeah.
guess. That's another thing Travis Mott told me, man. Like, dude, Travis Mott will lay down some really good advice. But
Yeah.
dude, back when I was like 18 or 19 and we used to do that, we'd go to his house and
Yeah.
just mess around in the studio. And I told him I was moving to Nashville, and he just like he gave me some advice. And dude, I carry it with me to this day. He was like, he's like, in his Cajun accent, he was like, "You ain't Johnny Cash, but Johnny Cash ain't you." And I was like, "Dang, man, that's."
Yeah.
He's like, the world's already got a Johnny Cash pretty much, but the world doesn't have a Joe Bryson. So like,
Yeah.
go be Joe Bryson. Johnny Cash can't be Joe Bryson,
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I try and carry that with me to this day, man. Shout out
Man.
T Mott.
Those are some great guys, man.
They are, man.
I was playing with Jansen for a little while, and like Jansen was fronting his own country,
Yeah,
his
yeah.
cover thing, and got to spend a lot of time in his new studio and stuff. And
Pretty sweet.
it's a sweet.
He's got
dude,
that Collins console, dude.
dude, he's got sweet gear.
I
Dude.
know, man.
Holy crap!
I know.
But man, what a good group of people, man.
I know.
Holy cow, I miss
Yeah.
them. I miss
Great
them.
family, man. Dude, you miss Louisiana at all?
Yeah, oh yeah,
Yep.
yeah. I mean, this is starting to feel pretty homey,
Yeah.
and like I'm definitely loving it, but it's just such a up and down feeling of like,
It is.
oh man, you're like, what am I doing?
I
What
know
the
it. I
hell-
know it, man.
What the hell is going on?
I know
This
it,
is
man.
fantasy land over here.
Yeah, dude. It's everybody's just figuring it out.
Yeah.
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 It
You know-
it does though, man. Has your girlfriend moved up here yet?
No, not yet. No.
Yeah. Once like, dude, like, this sounds so corny.
Yeah. Yeah.
But like Haley and I have been dating about a year now,
Mm.
and like having a good girl in your life, man,
Yeah.
that does make it feel a lot more like home.
Oh,
That sounds so corny.
Oh, for sure.
She's gonna hate me for saying that.
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
it does, man.
Yeah. Home is where your loved ones are for sure.
Yep.
And just
Yep.
everyone's back in Louisiana. So
I know,
it's just
man.
like it's hard.
I know.
But
Has anyone else in your family moved away, like your sister?
no, my sister's still in Breaux Bridge, but my parents are in Florida, dude.
No way.
Yeah.
I did not know that. What
Yeah,
part
man.
of Florida?
Dude, they're in Margaritaville in Destin. bro.
Go ahead.
They're
dude.
straight up.
That's awesome.
they're as
man.
retired as it gets.
Wasted away. That's awesome, bro. Good
Yeah,
for them.
I'm-
They retired?
Yeah, I'm happy for them, man.
Dude,
they're like
Heck yeah.
they're all the way done.
That's the dream, bro.
Yeah.
Empty nesters.
Yeah.
Why not? The Roost, empty nest.
Yeah.
Nice, man.
Yeah. Yeah, man, it's great. They earned it. So
Yeah.
they're just doing their
Heck yeah.
thing.
Yeah, dude, I'm the only one that moved away from
Yeah.
all my 5 siblings, man.
Yeah.
I want to say they're all still, or I lie. One of my sisters moved to Dallas.
Oh wow.
But yeah. My parents are almost empty nesters, man. So
Yeah.
yeah, man.
Yeah. But, you know, it's not too bad. Like I went back for the winter a whole bunch. Were you here for the winter? Or-
I went back for Christmas. I stayed here for Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it was cool, man. I mean, I got to do Thanksgiving with Haley. And
Yeah.
So that was awesome. Can't really complain.
Is Haley's from here or
She's from Washington State,
okay.
actually. Yeah, she moved here when she was about 15, 16.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Dang.
Yeah, and she went to Knoxville. So yeah, man.
Nice.
Yeah. Sorry, babe. Don't mean to talk about you on the pod.
Nah. it's-
Anyway, back to music.
No, that's sweet, dude. I mean, like, you really like you can't get everything from music.
No, man. No. Well, man, I was in a ride the other day. really big writer in town. I don't want to say his name. So.
Yeah.
But yeah, really, really big writer in town. And he was like, man, what you been up to? I was like, man, just writing like a madman.
Yeah.
And he's like, that's awesome, man, but remember to do a little living.
Yeah.
And he's like, you won't have anything to write about. And I was like, that is so true. And we wrote the song. We wrote a song yesterday called A Little Living. So yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. But it's so true, man. I mean, it's you won't have anything around because I mean,
Yeah.
not to get super philosophical, but
Go
I mean
for
that's kind of the creative gift. Like
Right.
we're kind of a filter for the world, so you got to take in things in order to
Yeah.
put things out.
Yeah. And especially if you're trying to write about something you haven't done. It's like
For sure.
it's like there's no
sure.
authenticity in a story that you haven't lived.
Exactly, dude.
You know? Which is like
Exactly.
some of these songs I hear from some of these rock stars I know, it's just like they really live the stuff that
Yeah.
they're writing about, and it's like,
Yep.
oh, that's okay, that's hard living. That's
Yep.
you know, that takes a toll on you too.
Yeah. And you can tell when it's inauthentic too.
You're right.
For sure.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah. But I mean, that's definitely a muscle, man. And I have so many things that I try and juggle, but it's like
Mhm.
I would love to have a pretty strong songwriting thing.
Yeah,
But
man.
like it's just not there yet. But like
Yeah.
how have you kind of I mean, obviously like reps, you know, builds your muscle, but like
It's
writing with better people, I'm sure, gives you some
For sure.
perspective.
for sure. Reps. Reps are the biggest thing,
Yeah.
I'd say,
Mm.
because especially if you're gonna do it like the Nashville way.
Mm.
I mean, like that's another thing, dude. There's a million ways to skin a cat, man.
Yeah. Right.
Like you could do it the Bob Dylan way and
Mm.
just 100% artist and poetic and
Mm.
totally you. But
Mm.
like the Nashville way it's a happy medium of finding. I say this, I don't know what I'm talking about, but like I'm
Mm.
not one to give advice, but it's a happy medium of like the finding a balance between commercial
Mm.
and also artistry.
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, I mean, if you want that big #1 cut,
Mm.
it's got to be at least a little bit commercial,
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah.
But at the same time, that doesn't mean you have to sacrifice artistic integrity. It's kind of figuring out a way of how you can do both.
Mm.
Yeah, which I'm still trying to. I don't think anybody ever
Yeah.
completely grasps that.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Mm. Dang.
Yeah.
So I saw you have a show at the Listening Room coming up.
I do, man. Yeah. Next, it's March 9th. I don't know. It's that
What?
next 2 weeks from now.
Yeah.
March 9th, man. Praise God. Shout out to Kenna Elpers for asking me to do it. It's gonna be awesome.
Is that your first time playing it?
Yeah, man.
Yeah. Sweet.
Yep, I'm pumped about it. I've been
nice
wanting
room.
to get in there so bad. and
Yeah.
She hit me up with that. So yeah,
That's a cool room, man. That's
It-
crazy.
dude, hangout spots. That's one of my
Mm.
absolute favorite hangout spots.
Nice.
Yeah. First date, Haley and I went there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think that was one of the spots that really opened my eyes to like how
Yeah.
different Nashville is from
Yeah.
other places, just because there's a room like, and you know, you see these writers rounds, there's, you know, 3 singer-songwriters on stage and there's an audience, but this is a huge audience.
Yep.
Nice. And everyone's way into it. Like,
Yep. Like they're there to listen. I mean,
Yeah.
hence the name. But
yeah.
yeah.
And like decently big cover
Mm-hmm.
to like get in, which is, you know, cool, but it's just like you couldn't have that in Louisiana.
No way.
You couldn't have
No.
a sold out
No.
club
No,
with 200 people.
If you do, it's because the food's really good. It's not for
Yeah,
something.
right.
Yeah.
Right. They're
Or there's
not,
an open bar or something. They're not. Yeah. They're not there to listen to music. I mean, some people would. Don't get me wrong, but
but just not for 3 acoustic
no,
acts.
not a writers round.
Not a writers round.
No.
A Zydeco band, maybe. but-
Yeah, maybe Travis might.
They're
yeah.
yeah, man. People want to eat and dance in Louisiana.
Yep.
It's
Yeah.
like, you know, and
Legit.
drink.
Yeah. And drink.
And drink. a lot of
And
drinking.
drink, man.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, it is so cool. And then every time we go there, there's always one guy who's like, yeah, this is a #1 I had with Tim McGraw. And like it's a guy you'd never heard of, and he's just playing
Yeah.
all his #1. It's just so wild.
Yeah.
But yeah.
That's interesting. You know, like, you've already got your songs picked out. You know what you're going in with.
I have no idea. I'm not gonna lie to you. I have no idea. Yeah, I don't even know how many songs we're playing or anything like that. But I don't know. That's how my brain operates. I like it better that way.
Yeah.
Operating on the fly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, man. Heck yeah. What you got coming up next?
We have. I'm actually going back home in 2 weeks to play at the Hyman Center with Lee Allen.
No way, man. That's awesome.
But it's for Cajun Comic Relief. I don't know if you ever heard about that. So we're just a house band for this comedy show.
Gotcha.
Basically.
Who are the comics?
I have no idea, but I've heard about it, but I can't believe it's at the Hyman Center. It's like
interesting, dude. That's someone was telling me about Lafayette's comedy scene.
It's growing, yeah.
The other day, yeah.
Well, I know Artmosphere's starting to do like a regular comedy show,
like an open mic night. Yeah. That's awesome.
Yeah, and I went in on accident one day, and it's packed. I'm like, whoa,
that's so cool.
That's crazy.
Yeah, that little nook of Lafayette is the the entertainment scene is pretty cool over there. There's a lot of really, really talented artists, whether it's comedians or musicians or whatever. That makes me happy.
Yeah,
see that.
Yeah, I mean, I'm glad to go home, and it's the Hyman Center. I'm like, okay, cool, man. That's a bucket list spot. So
heck yeah, man.
I'll,
congrats,
do
bro. That's awesome.
So yeah, that'll be cool. But coming back, I really don't have anything in March, and then I've got 2 shows at Fedora in April.
Nice.
And 2 shows at Fedora in May.
I'll be there, bro. I'll be there pub crawling, man.
Oh, dude. Yes.
I'll be there.
Oh, yes, dude.
Heck yeah, man.
Yeah, man.
Any releases or anything y'all are working on?
Man, we've been writing a bunch of riffs, you know.
Nice.
One song with lyrics still needs some work, but like as far as releases, I don't know. I've got one song in my back pocket that's like, oh, I want this thing to go, but I want it to go big. So
yeah,
I'd really love to have like a EP or an album kind of behind it, like just to support it.
Yeah,
but it's kind of just by itself.
Absolutely, man.
So I guess I'm trying not to think too hard about it right now. I'm in survival mode, so just like learning Broadway songs.
There you go. Learn Morgan Wallen.
Yes,
yeah, dude. But bro, don't rush it.
Yeah, you know. It's so bad, dude. I just want to like.
I know. Don't we all, bro? Don't we all?
Yeah,
dude. That's one thing I've really been working on, man. Patience.
Yeah,
patience is a virtue, dude. Play the long game. Play the long game, man.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, I think some part of me is like, not to get too philosophical in my own.
You're good,
but
bro.
like,
dude, I love getting. Go ahead.
To something about just dropping it just kind of like relieves that pressure
for sure.
And it's also another thing that's like, you know, not that I think I'm dying anytime soon, but just it ensures it's out there.
Yeah.
And like you're kind of like
you did it.
Like
it's done. Check the box off.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
And like playing the long game is so much wiser and so much.
It is.
It's so much better for the art, you know, because like to have that release and then kind of be gone in the next second is totally not gonna do it justice. It's such a good song. I got it cooking, bro. I'll have to show you after.
Yeah, but, please, man.
But yeah, so I mean, it's cool, and you know, doing some instrumental like electronic stuff too. I've been messing around with that.
Really?
Yeah.
Like EDM?
Yeah.
No way.
Yeah.
DJ Pab.
Yeah.
Heck yeah, bro.
Yeah. So you know, just having fun, but right now it's just survival mode.
Yeah, understood. I mean,
yeah.
I'm giving tour guides for a living, bro. I get it.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's awesome though, man. I mean, yeah, we're just out here.
Yeah.
Chasing it all, bro.
It's hard to see like all these like I don't know if you know like Nick D, Connor Price or whatever, but these TikTok guys, internet guys that are giving all this advice about like, you know, releasing and having a catalog and all this stuff, and it's just like it's so hard to hear all this advice, all this constantly advice. TikTok's so much advice, input, and it's like man, I gotta freaking just believe that what I'm doing is right now,
bro. 1,000. Like, we were just talking about that. That was the topic in my Bible study on Wednesday.
Yeah,
Music Road Ministries. Shout out MRM, dude. That it's kind of surrender. It's kind of the whole thing, dude, and acceptance that. Not to get too philosophical again, man, but like, like acceptance that you can plan, you can do all this, but like to some degree, you got to let go and let God, man. and just like that acceptance and like just trust, I guess, and trust in God, trust in your art as well, and that it's gonna find a home. Yeah, man. But I know exactly that feeling. It's not a fun feeling, man. Yeah, dude, I'd love to hear it, man.
Yeah, I'll play it for you. So I guess we can just do some fun ones. Like, what are some of your favorite spots to eat over here?
Ooh, favorite spots: Jack Brown's,
Ooh.
easy, immediate. Coco's, that Italian spot, so good. Let me think.
What's Jack Brown's?
Jack Brown's is the best burger you will ever have, man.
Stop.
It's so good, bro. Cafe Rose actually has a great burger. Yeah, that's a great burger. El Fuego, Mexican spot. El Fuego is freaking awesome.
That's pretty good.
Date spot, Restoration Hardware. If you have ever been there,
Mm-mm.
Restoration Hardware is very, very good.
Nice.
I take my mom there too. Every time she comes to town, she loves it. Let's see. Princess Hot Chicken.
Yeah.
Pretty dang good.
Yeah. Dude, I'm
But
just dying.
bring some Tums.
Oh. I'm just dying for this Cane's to open on Broadway.
Bro, dude, good luck. There's no, dude, I already know. There's no way I'm going to ever probably be in there unless it's 3 a.m. or something.
Bro. Call, dude.
It's going to be packed all the time. You thought Broadway was bad before? Yeah, dude.
I didn't even think about that.
It's going to be hammered every single time. All those pink cowgirl hats, bro. They're all going to be up in there.
Dang, man. Some of your favorite artists that you're like, either you know or you're kind of proud of.
Let's see. Dude, I've been on the Red Clay Strays heavy right now. If you've heard of them, they're a band from Alabama, but they're blowing up right now. They're awesome. I've been on a pretty big. Dude. I've been on a Limp Bizkit kick lately.
Oh, nice.
I know.
Yeah.
They're so fun, man.
Yeah.
Every time I put them on the gym, like, yes. Keep rolling. it's so awesome. Let's see. Ryan Bingham. He was on Yellowstone. One of the actors on Yellowstone, if you heard of him. I just watched the movie Crazy Heart. You ever heard of it? With Jeff Bridges is the main character. It was like it's all about country music and like the whole thing. I'd never heard of it before. But yeah, Ryan Bingham has like the song of the movie. Yeah. It's like just really, really cool. So I'm like back into Ryan Bingham right now. Nice. Trying to think. Can I pull up my Spotify?
Yeah, go for it.
Heck yeah.
Go for it. Yeah, nice.
All right. You probably didn't want this many, but.
Yeah, go for it. Yeah.
Marcus King, dude. I've been on Marcus King. Blackberry Smoke. Caleb Mills. Caleb Mills and I have been writing a ton together. He just put out a song called Raining in Tupelo. And one of my good buddies, Trey Gallman. Trey and I and Caleb, we kind of all write together quite a bit. And Caleb's got a great thing going right now. And his song Raining in Tupelo is a heater. So, yeah, man.
I'll listen to this back and...
You what?
I'll listen to this back and
Go ahead,
take
man.
some notes, man. That's sweet. Some dream venues to play.
Oh, man. Dude, the Hyman Center.
Yeah.
The Hyman Center, for real.
Yeah.
Just because how cool would that be? Like in the hometown. Red Rocks, obviously.
Yeah,
Obviously, Red Rocks. Let's see. Ascend Amphitheater. That's here.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I don't know. Something about these outdoor venues, like Red Rocks, and to be like here. If I was ever able to get to that level to play Ascend, it would be so cool.
Yeah, I feel like outdoors like pretty magical because the stars have to align a little bit more.
Yep.
Like the weather.
I know, and there's just something about the atmosphere. I don't know. Yeah, just an outdoor venue so crazy.
Yeah.
Man.
That's
How about you?
Man, the Red Rocks is pretty obvious, but I'd love to play Whiskey Go Go.
Okay, nice.
I'd love to play. I'd love to play Grand Ole Opry.
I should have said that. Yeah, I should have said that. Sorry.
Man,
The Ryman, yeah.
yeah, the Ryman, yeah. I'd love to play Wembley Stadium.
Okay.
Yeah. I'd love to
Nice.
play the Cajun Dome.
The Cajun Dome.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was about to say Tiger Stadium, dude.
Tiger
Baton
Stadium.
Rouge.
Oh,
Yeah, I know, man.
Tiger Stadium. No, that's a hell of
Yeah,
a
that's
show.
reaching, but
Yeah. But yeah, why not? You know,
why not, man?
dream venue.
One day, man.
You get to, man.
One day, we'll see.
Well, cool, man, dude. I appreciate you coming, man.
Yeah, man.
Is there anything that, like, you know, I feel like there's kind of a weird moment in history right now where like culture is kind of at some sort of tipping point. It feels like people are not like losing hope, but just kind of I don't know. It's like where's the morals at? Where's like the
man.
Where's the stuff? Do you have anything that like you wish kind of people thought about more? Wish people, you know, anything that you kind of hope to see in the future? Because it just seems like, you know, I don't know. Apple Vision Pro came out, and it's just like
I know.
It looks great, but it also looks horrifying, man. It's like,
Sorry.
all good.
Dude, I don't know. That's a loaded question. Yeah. It's 11 o'clock in the morning.
I know I'm wrapping it up, and I'm just like dropping the bomb. But.
Probably, dude, one thing, my mom always told me this, like growing up, and like I still just lead with love, man.
Yeah.
Lead with love. Yeah. No matter what you're doing, man, you really can't go wrong. No matter what, whether it's doing something you love, you know, being with someone you love, expressing what you love, just lead with love always, man. That's what
Beautiful,
I'd say.
man.
Thanks, man. That's my mom. I can't take credit for that. But
moms know best.
They do, man. They sure. It's so funny, dude. Like I'll be 24 like next week, and like looking back, I'm like every single like tidbit of advice, like everything in my mom, she was right about everything, man. So yeah, just funny.
Well, Joe Bryson, thank you for coming, man.
Pablo, thank you for having me out, man. Shout out to Roost.
Bye, everybody.